Good morning, everyone. My name is Deza Fauzah Maharanti Suryana, and today I'm going to talk about should pet be adopted or bought from a breeder? Have you ever seen a stray animals like stray cats or stray dogs around your area, or when you're eating out at a food stall on a night market? I bet you've ever seen at least once of those stray cats or dogs. People tend to ignore their existence and try to shoo them away with a mean manner because they are disgusted. But the same people will have the tendencies to own a pet, but their mindset is I rather buying a pet than adopting the needed one. And this is why I'm going to talk about this topic today. There are many reasons on why adopting is much more better than buying pets. First, if you're adopting, you're saving their lives. You're saving the stray animal's life. Second, adopting is actually much more cheaper than buying a new pet from a breeder. The third, it helps to decrease the number of stray cats and dogs in Indonesia. Most people thought that stray animals are aggressive and contains tons of infectious disease. But have you ever thought about why they are aggressive and why they have such disease in them? It is because they are abused. They've been abused by humans, by us, while they are living on the streets. And they don't have an access to nutritious food or clean drinking water while they are living on the streets because no one will care about them. They have to defend themselves, therefore they become aggressive. But when we show that we are care to them, we offer them foods, they will slowly open their hearts and they will behave nicely around us. According to DPKP, or known as Dinas Ketahanan Pangan, Kelautan dan Perikanan, they state that in November 2018, there are around 30,000 cats are living in the streets. Those amount of cats are so huge that it's not just grown cats but also kittens. Kittens are more likely to get disease or to die because of disease because their immune is still not developing completely and they are still weak, and they are the one who needs more care from us humans. The government has done a movement called Trap and Spay for those grown cats, so they will stop breeding kittens every time in order to control the population of stray cats in Jakarta. Now let's move to stray dogs population in Indonesia. In Bali, Dinas Pertanian dan Peternakan Gianyar Bali had stated that in 2018, the population of stray dogs has touched the number of 70,000. They also say that a lot of dogs, especially puppies, are abandoned and left around places like traditional market, garbage dump, or even between the bushes. If the number of stray dogs and cats are this much in Indonesia, why couldn't we adopt them like one of us gradually adopting them one by one and campaigning a movement for people to adopt them to save their lives and to decrease the number of stray animals that always growing every month or every year. People are still more likely to buy animals from breeder or from pet shop when they want to have a pet rather than adopting stray animals, while the amount of stray animals are this massive in Indonesia. The reason is because they want to have an adorable and pretty cats or dogs. Therefore, they buy from a breeder. There might be not many legal breeder we know in Indonesia, but you can find them easily from Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. And if we put our thoughts to this, if we care for those stray cats and dogs, if we nurture them, if we give them food, if we bath them and we give them love, they will just as adorable as those animals from breeder from pet shop. So that's why I hope that a lot of people will adopt those poor animals because they are in need of a proper home. They need to be cared. They need to eat a nutritious food, to drink a clean drinking water, to be able to sleep on a safe place and warm place. And they couldn't get those if they are still living on the streets. Now many people might say that if we adopt pets, if we adopt animals from streets, they contains disease and it will cause us to brought them to to care for them medically. Yes, it might be expensive to get them medically treated, but if you bought a pet from breeder and they are sick, it will cost the same, maybe even more, because you already paid for buying them or adopting them, and you have to pay another amount of money to get them medically treated. So it's actually not very different with adopting pets from streets, and therefore pets from streets are those who in need the most for our care, because living in the streets is not suitable for them. They can't find a nutritious food to keep themselves healthy. They can't get an access to clean drinking water to keep them healthy, and they are more easier to get abused by mean people, by mean humans. So let's save the number of stray cats and stray dogs from Indonesia by adopting them one by one, and let's care for them, because if we give them enough love, if we give them enough care, they will look just as adorable as those pets you see on Instagram, on YouTube, on Facebook, on Twitter, on pet shop. They will be pretty as well, they will be cute as well, they will be adorable as well. And I'm saying this because I also have cats at home, and I adopt them from streets when they needed the most care and they needed forever home. and they are just as adorable as every cat I saw on internet right now. They completely healthy, they are happy, they're adorable, and they listen to me very well. So if we adopt those pets, if we adopt those animals from street and we care for them, they will also care for us, they will also be lovely with us, they will also listen to us very well, and they will also look pretty as those animals you saw on Instagram or social media, wherever you saw them. So for now, let's adopt those pets to save their lives and to help decrease the number of stray animals in Indonesia. So you wouldn't see these poor pets around anymore. And let's work on it. Let's save them. Let's adopt rather than buying pets. Thank you very much.